Alright, so this video's been a little while in the making, but I'm finally ready to actually sit down and record it. So here we are. Welcome to our fake album cover project. It's going to be our first project, and if we get a chance, maybe we'll do something else together. But, you know, we'll figure it out as we go along, because that's kind of the style that we're using right now. So, without further ado, here we go. First things first, we need to look at some album covers before we get into making a fake one. Before you can kind of break the rules, you need to know the rules. So, back when we were in school, I had this cool presentation that we were going to do together. And it's all about like album covers and how the music inside them kind of can be informed by how the album cover looks. So you can kind of look at an album cover and go, I kind of get what kind of music this is going to be. So we listen to this whole playlist that I have. We're not going to do that right now because this is a pain. So instead, we're just going to take a look at some album covers and take a look at some important things. So there's always going to be group name, band name, whatever, artist, album title. If it's explicit, you're going to see this little advisory tag at the bottom. So keep that in mind as we move around. But just take a look at a couple of these so we get acquainted with just the aesthetic of an album cover, because I'm sure you see them when you listen to Apple Music or Spotify or YouTube if you're a psychopath and listen to music just on YouTube. So we're just going to take a second to look at this. So we got this album is actually the self-titled album. So the guy's name is Scandroid. The album's called Scandroid. So we got some cool graphics going on here. So we can just look at some of these, you know, as we go around. Some of them are really heavily text-based. Some of them are really heavily drawing-based. Some of them are photo-based. Some of them are graphics-based, like this. We got all kinds. Some very experimental. This is a Killers album that came out a couple years ago. And this is just the whole album cover. There's no text or anything on it. Some of them are just weird, kind of funky. And, you know, some of them have a very specific aesthetic that they're going for. But that's not what we're looking at today. What we're looking at today, and I'll have all these links in the classroom, don't worry, is we're going to make our fake album cover. So this is a challenge that's been around for ages. And what I want to do is take you through how we are going to make these a reality. So instead of picking a band that already exists and making an album for them or whatever, however our project used to work, what we're going to do instead now is follow these rules and make a new album cover kind of from scratch. All right, so first things first. Oof. Oh, I have a Zoom meeting in 10 minutes. I'll finish this in 10 minutes. First things first, I got my Wikipedia article, random article. That's going to be the name of my band. What's the name of my band? Rainbow Class Submarine. All right, I can work with that. All right, cool. I'm going to be making this like real time. Like I didn't plan any of this. This is just kind of off the cuff. All right. So Rainbow Class Submarine. Open link in the new tab. Oh. I guess I just screwed that up. Transmasor. That's cool. I'll take it. This Portuguese transportation group. All right, cool. Sweet. Transmasor. This link is broken, so I'll give you another link. And then we're going to go to Flickr. And the third picture is going to be my album cover, no matter what. All right. Oh, that's not a good picture. All right, you know, we work with it. It's like really blurry and kind of gross. Like here, look at, like, it's really grainy. It's really bad. Well, it's not terrible, but like the ISO is cranked up to 30 billion. All right, cool. I'm gonna download that, medium size, and we'll figure that out from there. Cool. And then the last thing we're going to do is go to our random quote generator. We get a random quote. And as for our things, the last 4 words is the title of my album. So the title of my album is or some other abstraction. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Okay. So let's pop into Adobe Spark and do this. So Adobe Spark. You just Google Adobe Spark, it'll come up. This is a browser-based kind of graphics program. You can do short videos, graphics for any kind of thing. You have access to it through your GhostEnggs account. So I'm going to hit continue with Google. I'm going to use my GhostEnggs account, and it's going to bring me into this page over here. I'm going to be late to the Zoom meeting, but that's okay. We want to do Instagram post because that's a square. Album covers are square. That's what we want. So I'm going to pull this up, and it's going to give us just nothing at first. Let me find that image. Let me find where it downloaded. Downloads. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. Don't want all my weird Persona 5 stuff. What was that called? Dansement éveillé. Dansement éveillé. Alright. Where the hell? There it goes. Is that what it's called in here? I don't think so. Is this it? Yes, it is. I'm going to try that on my desktop so I have it. Cool. Close. Keep that because I'm going to need to paste it in. So in Adobe Spark, you can add a bunch of stuff. I don't want you to use these templates because it's going to be harder for you to make exactly what you want. So I'm going to hit Add Photo. Upload your photo. This should bring you into your Google Drive when you get a chance. If it doesn't, tell me, and we'll figure it out from there. I think you should be able to do it because a lot of other teachers use Chromebooks for this. Okay, you want to move it freely. You don't want it to pin it to the background. You just want to make sure it can move around freely so you can adjust it and all this good stuff. Ooh, that's really tiny. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this a little bigger. All right. So what do I want to do with this? Let's grab some colors. So I can click on my background and it brings up all these colors I can use. So I can just do this. I could do that. I kind of want... I like this black, but I wish it was darker. Dead black. All right, I'm going to use a dead black. Maybe I'll move this all the way to the top. Yeah, that looks kind of nice. It looks a little nicer. So looking at this photo, this seems like it's going to be like a smooth jazz. Like, your dad's going to put this on at like 8 p.m. when he just wants to sit and do nothing for a while. What time is it? Oh, I got 6 minutes. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, so let's do our band name first. Transmasor. All right, cool. Oh, I don't want to copy the whole page. Command C. Great. Adobe Spark. I'm going to go ahead and add some text. And just hit add my text. Hit paste. Done. Now it's going to give me this thing. It's in a shape. It's in a bad font. We can look at that all in a minute. So what I want to do, first things first, color. I want my text to be light. I'm going to go into shape. I don't want a backdrop shape, so I'm just going to hit none. And you can tell that's the difference. So if I want to have one of these shapes, I can. But I don't want one right now. I just want just my text. Now let's go into type. Let's pick a better font because fonts can be good and bad. There are a lot of good fonts. There's also a lot of bad fonts. Like, I don't want to sit here and look at 100 things with this font. Or Pacifica's pretty good. But, like, I'm not trying to see you guys use curls in every single thing. Transmasor. I kind of like this, like, scripty sort of font. Big. I want it to be big, right? Yeah. I want it to be lighter. Color. Lighter. Yeah, actually. Color. Let's try and match this up here which isn't quite that, but maybe like this. No, cancel. No, colors, all the colors. Maybe like one of these would be good. Maybe a little more pinkish. Yeah, there it is. That's good. I don't know if you can see it super well in this video, but that's good. I just wasted a whole minute doing that. I apologize. That's going to be super boring. I'll cut that down. All right, now to do my random quote or some other abstraction. How do I want to do that? This could be kind of cool. Or some other abstraction, maybe. We want to lay it out to be kind of neat. So I'm going to hit some add text. Now, when you have a script font, oh, you can't really see that well. Let's move me over here. When you have a script font, you don't want to add another script font because it's just too many swirls. So you want to add like something a little more readable. So I'm going to use a serif font. Add text. Nope. I didn't even copy off the quote thing. Or some other. I'm just going to start with or some other. And add my text. Or some other. Done. Not script. Ooh. Bebas new. Cabin sketch. No, don't like. Futura. Futura's always a good bet. Futura's a very good font. Lotto. Lotto's kind of nice. Light. Lotto light. No, I don't like that. Lobster. Lobster's bad. But you know, every font has. I want to move these closer together with line spacing. Every font has a good use. You can always get some. No, I don't like this. I don't like this pair. But every font has a good use. You will always find a use for a font. Or some other. Maybe I want this to be like. Size, letter spacing, size, letter spacing. Maybe I want to do that. And like center this up. Maybe I want to change the color to be real white. So there's a little more contrast there. Yeah, this is looking good. And then I'm going to add text. And I'm going to do all caps. Abstraction. Done. Okay. I want to keep this font, but I want to go to a heavier thing. And then what I want to do is tighten it up and make it bigger. Or some other abstraction. That's too close together. So I'm going to just hit the down arrows. Yeah. That doesn't look amazing. It's a little dark. So let's take a look at our photo. Maybe we do the filters, go into an enhance photo, and we touch it up a little bit. Maybe we increase our brightness so it's less jarring, and we move this up to hide the edge of the photo behind the text, and then we move these two up together. And then, last but not least, nope, we can't do that. We add our explicit tag because we both know Smooth Jazz has some real nasty swear words in it. Upload my photo, explicit warning, move freely. How am I doing on time? I'm late to this meeting. That's okay. I'm gonna make it little. Done. Okay. That's not the best album cover I've ever made. I'm gonna upload another one that I did on here as well. So what I'm going to do now is hit download. You want a PNG, because this is done as it's going to be right now because I have a meeting. I'm going to hit start download, solid color, cool. Save file. Is it in here? I do not see it. Let me open up Finder again so I can grab it out of my downloads. Here it is. Drag it over here right on the desktop. Great. Now, I'm going to come in. I'm going to give you a Google drawing to start off with, like to use as a template. But right now, I'm going to duplicate this because it's in my drive. But this will be attached to the classroom, so each of you will get your own copy of this, and we can do it there that way. I'm getting there. Okay, so I have this thing. It's gonna stick my album cover right in there. I know I have a meeting, but I am busy. That's fine. It doesn't quite fit. I'm going to copy from here. Put my band name there. Ooh. Shift Command V. Song title. I'm just going to make this a self-titled song. And put it here. Done. And there's my album cover. So we're going to be doing that. I'll have all the links for you on here. All the resources that you're going to need, plus these two examples. I'll post in the classroom. So yeah, that's what we got. That's what we're going to do for the next week. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I got office hours all the time. All right. So I hope you enjoy that. See ya.